Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Bluetooth mode.
Whoa. Let's see, man. Need to buy a new one. How I can a new one. This
USB
is
mode.
my phone. Hare Krishna. All glories, to my Guru Maharaj. Bhaktivedanta Paramahamsa Srila Gaura Haridas. I glorify your name out of great gratefulness. Gratefulness for your coming, for your descending to the world. Gratefulness for the order that you accepted. Gratefulness for giving Krishna Prem to the world. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Glory so much. Guru Maharaj. Bhaktivedanta Paramahamsa Srila Gauravarina. Oh glorious, to my Maharaj. Oh glorious, to the mission you represent. Krishna inside of you. Krishna inside of me as well. By your mercy, by your glory, I live in the glory of Radha's well. Hare Krishna, Radha's course, Radha's place, Radha's land, Krishna's path, Krishna's field, Krishna's word, Krishna's birth, Krishna's cows, Krishna's boyfriends, Krishna's gopis, Krishna's friends, dancing around him like monkeys, closing and full of joy. Hare Krishna. Thank you for the land of the living God. Thank you for this promised land, for this place. Guru Maharaj, you are the way maker. You are the miracle worker. You are the promise keeper and the light in the darkness. It's working. Let's show that it's working. Let's not just talk. Let's just show that it's working. And speak from the heart and not from the mind. Let's show that the spirit is living inside of you. Show the symptoms of ecstasy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Following the footsteps of your dear lost master, no master but Sri Ragora Haridas Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Show that you're a student of Guru Maharaj. Witness and testify and show the symptoms of love. The symptoms of caitanya, the symptoms of Guru Maharaj. The symptoms of Krishna, the symptoms of love. The symptoms of Radha dancing with Krishna. Pleasing Prabhupada, pleasing Prabhupada, because that one is only desire to make Bhakti Vedantas, to make Bhakti Vedantas, who receive the knowledge deep inside from the Lord Himself. Due to your bhakti that evolves by the association of Sri Gaura Haridas. Radhe, Ayam, and Janine, nice to see you. Glory, glory, glory to my Guru Maharaj. Oh, glory, oh, glory to Guru Maharaj. Oh, glory to you. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda. My saviors, their energy that I received through my Guru Maharaj, who brought them to the world, who brought everything. Radha and Krishna, no different, no different. About the text about them. No different from the past lives, no different from their life, no difference, no difference from their land, from everything that's happening there, from the dance between them. Life in Vrindavan is not different from life in Navadvipa, in Mayapura. Hare Krishna, Lord Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Panchatattva. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. the three wild men. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Woo, 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 Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. Glories to my Maharaj. See a good Glories to you. And thank you so much for this divine world. Thank you for the world. Thank you for the land. Thank you for the village. Thank you for the forest. Thank you for my dearmost friends. So much. Thank you for Radhika. Thank you for Krishna. Thank you for their dance, their exchange with each other. so as Lord. Hare Krishna, they dancing a rock and roll dance. They swing and they jump up and down. Falling in each other's arms and enjoying that closeness, always wanting more and more, just like me. Showing me their dance, showing me their joy, including me by mercy of my Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. My Chaitanya, you are here. My Chaitanya, you are so strongly here, living in our midst. You are here, my dear most Lord. I feel your presence. You're strongly here. You are here with all your mercy, with all your strength, with all your gold. I saw your gold yesterday evening inside of my heart. I saw how you were shining. You were brilliant. You will always be the most beautiful one, the most shining one. You are God, my Lord, my Chaitanya. You are God. I've seen you. I've seen your light. I've seen your love. I've seen your word. Chaitanya, my Chaitanya. All glory to you. And thank you. You planted the golden seed of gratefulness inside of me. Chaitanya, glory to you. Glory to you. Glory to you. Chaitanya, you are here, working here in Chaitanya's place, in your grace place. You are here more and more, stronger, stronger, touching us, bringing us to another place. Your platform, your ecstatic love. You make me fly, fly, fly in the spirit of the sky, my Chaitanya, my golden light. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you for your presence. You're my life and soul. I'm living for you. My life and soul. Ooh, it's all about you. Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Guru Chandra, Guru Guru Hare, Guru Guru Nivasavita, Raunadi. Hare Krishna, Vishwakara, Vishwakara, Golden One, with the blue lights, to go the Lord with the blue lights. You're so wonderful. I'm not living in a body anymore. This is another world. This is your world. This is the most fantastic world. This is your trance. Your divine trance. That is going back to God's hand. Living in your divine trance. Chaitanya, I am with you. Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rava, Rava Rava, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna. Janaman. Don't glorify me, Janaman. We are just friends. Like I always told you, I scratch your back and you scratch mine. I take care of you and you take care of me. Nobody has to glorify me. That's a completely misconception. We are friends and we glorify the Lord together. That's all we do. If I would have the expectations that devotees would glorify me, I wouldn't have friends. It would easily be finished. There is nobody who falls in that trap. Nobody. Nobody wants to see that somebody else is higher than him. Everybody wants friends, isn't it? Loving exchanges with each other is so much more important. If I would play the guru here, nobody would like to stay here. No, I cook for people, I host them, because we are all equal. Every soul is equal. Nobody is higher than another one, except Guru Maharaj. Yeah. But yeah, we are fortunate that we receive the seed of devotion now and turn off the heater because getting hot by this singing. Voila, voila, voila. And not everybody needs to be my friend either. I even don't expect that. Just leave me in peace, that's all. I don't have expectations from people. I don't. I have my Krishna man. I have expectations from him. But I know it's mutual. He has expectations from me as well. Like I told you, he can be demanding. He wants me to do this and this and this. Well, do. He wants me to go through this and this and this. He wants me to go through many, many fears and over become strong so that actually I show his potency so that he can manifest himself. As long as I have fears, I cannot manifest him in full. He wants to manifest himself stronger. So the fear needs to be out of my body. But actually, when you have a heartbeat, to be honest, and this is really very honest what I'm saying, if anybody ever experienced heartbeat, when you have heartbeat, you become anxious. You don't have only anxiety, have heartbeat because you're fear. The opposite is true as well. You receive fear if you have physical problems and you have heartbeat. That gives you fear. Both are working together. Rest in peace, Sarita. Freddie. I will, man. Forever and ever. But that is true, you know. Um, if I have heartbeat and I forgot to take my medicine, I immediately become anxious. It gives anxiety. On the other hand, anxiety gives heartbeat as well, but it's also a- oh yes, heart palpitations are terrible. It gives anxiety, you know. You know, everybody really heart patients, people who are really, they all, the first thing they tell you is, I'm a heart patient. They always say to you that immediately because they always live in anxiety. It's true, you know. And they want to take account of that. But I never did that. I always kept my mouth shut because I was the liar, the cheater. I had the perfect health so called, so I didn't dare to say anything. I even hid my headache for years. So, so yeah, heart palpitation, it's really terrible. And it's here. Here, and so here, there, and it gives you heavy. This morning I had heart um, heavy palpitations. So yeah, I went in a hot bath um, to make the body relax. You know, I took um, three magnesium things because the heart is also a muscle, and my muscles are always in cramp because of also biologic problem. It's not because of stress. It is because of lack of calcium and magnesium in the muscles. And you can help yourself with taking, but not everybody absorbs it. Sometimes you need to have it through the veins. Um, Same with vitamin B. Um, so yeah, sometimes bodies can be very weird, you know. Some people get um, allergic reactions from vitamin B, and other people need it. So all bodies are different. But anyway, for me, the only thing I desire is to get rid of fears, to get rid of heart palpitations, and to rest in peace, and to peace in rest, and to stay in a peaceful environment so that I can um, glorify my Lord and my Guru as much as I can. I hope I still will have some years to um, to develop more bhakti under the guidance of Guru Maharaj. Um, I really hope that the body will stay a little bit longer. Who is this again? It's always the same number who is calling me. I think it's a scam. I think it's a scam. Who the heck is this? Oh, you know who it is? I think I heard him saying hello. I think it's the old man. I didn't give him my number, but I had his and he must have done research. It's the old man. You also can get fears from heavy metals in your brain. I know that. Um, you can have all kinds of misery from heavy metals in your brain. And all other psychological disorders. Yeah, I know. I hope you still get some years to overcome your fears. Me too. It was my date, Rade. Hello, I heard such a weak voice. Oh my God. Janakis told me, Lalita, They are capable. Prabhupada said they are capable until they are on their deathbed. I said, oh, Janaki, you are teaching me. I didn't know. I am so naive. Oh my God. Lach er maar mee, Radhe. Lach er maar mee. Okay, back to Godhead, man. I didn't expect that I would be capable to go live, but that was the same. And still, we had a video of 3 hours. But that's because Radhe's input, of course. Eh? Because okay, back to Godhead. I am very grateful. I'm very, very grateful because no matter, I have belly pain now, I have back pain, and other places that I'm not going to mention now. The body is really not good. Tomorrow I won't be in Guru's class and I won't be live in the morning because I need to go to the hospital again. I have headache. I have all kinds of pains. But if I wouldn't have this mercy, it all would be worse because I would not have anything else. And now I have the highest happiness. Meanwhile, I have all those bodily problems. Still, I have a higher happiness than anybody else here in the whole world. You know, Sim said that he was, a few days ago, he said in Guru's class, at first he told me, I'm ashamed that I'm not ecstatic. But nobody in the world is ecstatic, then the whole world should be ashamed, you know? We are in a very, very special place where we receive the mercy, where we receive the seed of devotion. And I will hit Sims as just like Freddy, both on our, and we cooperate and push him in the stream, push him this and push him that, and so that he vomits some more melons, and you will see when they are out, you will see. Everybody needs to release it with meat. Loads and loads and loads of fears. And I didn't know that they were there still. But not the first year, but the second year that I was in Guru Maharaj, I went through so many fears. Oh my God. Oh my God. I became even paranoia. Really, I became paranoia. But yeah, now it's as well. Yeah, you become like that a little bit. Yeah, you always see danger wherever. Yeah, you always see danger. But Krishna is there. Never forget that he is there. And I'm very, very grateful that he is there and that he's coming whenever I ask him for. At least I have that. And I shouldn't use the word at least. I have the highest gift. We have the highest gift here in our Sangha. And there should only be a place for gratefulness and no place for fear anymore. You know, I'm singing so many times, I'm no longer a slave to fear because I'm a child of God, but I wasn't aware that there was still fear. You know, Krishna showed me, oh my God, Lalita, there is so much to go through, so much you didn't work of. Yeah, but there is that shelter, man. There is that shelter. There is that perfect shelter. And I hope I will ever be without any fear, but you have that biologic thing, you know. Like Freddy says, when he drinks his smoothie against the heavy metals, the body doesn't feel good because you're detoxing. You're detoxing, so the body reacts, and then he's not coming into stream either. He's not feeling good. He's not feeling strong enough. You cannot mean anything for others if you don't feel good enough, actually. If you feel weak, if the body is weak. Je hangt met haken en ogen aan elkaar, subiet valt er nog in pieces. Wel, hè. Dat zeiden mijn collega's vroeger al, omdat ik zo mager was. Nu ben ik zo mager niet meer. But yeah, when I was working, my colleagues told me that I was very skinny, and they said, today or one of these days you will break. You will just break, because I was really skinny. Not anymore, luckily. A 90-year-old lover. Yeah, Freddie, thank you so much to say, oh my God. I also say, oh my God. It's actually disgusting. It's so disgusting. Seducing me or attracting me by saying, I really want to hear about God. And then this one going and talk about God. My God, I learned another lesson. See? Ja, Radhe, je moet niet lachen. You don't have to laugh. One day, one day maybe you will feel the body is falling apart as well. I'm 10 years older than you. So, wait and see, you little boss woman. Nama Om Vishupadaya. Krishna Prestaya Bhutali. Srimati Bhaktivedanta. Paramahamsa. Srila Gaura Haridas Maharajacharya. Itiramine. Namaste Prabhupada Devi. Gauravani Pracharine. Nirvishesha. Suyavati. Pasachate Tarine. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadhara. Srivas. Adi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Jaya. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadhara. Srivas Hari Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. We should only be grateful and ask for forgiveness because we don't deserve this mercy. We really don't deserve this. So there should be room for repentance and ask for forgiveness for all those sins and all those lives, because why do I have such a bad karma? Well, because of my past life, so understandable karma. Why do I have that? The only solution is actually to understand that you should repent and that you should ask for forgiveness because it's all your own fault. And then you receive that undeserved mercy. And that mercy will burn that karma every single day, but that potency of that gold inside of your heart. Yesterday evening, I saw gold in my own heart. It was not dead gold. It was not a piece of gold. It was living gold. It was strongly shining, shining like a monstrance in the churches, but living, more shining than that. I was in bed and I fell asleep. I fell asleep with it. Well, it came. It was shining inside of me for a while, and then it disappeared. And then I was trying to have it back, but it didn't come back. But I was still ecstatic, and I fell asleep like that. It was so wonderful. You have no idea. And I'm so grateful for all those things. It was very strong. It was really Chaitanya's presence. It was him. It was really him. Nobody else is as golden as him. So shining so brightly. We always fall in love with a body, not me anymore, Freddie. Forget it. No, thank you. Yeah, I am in love with the Lord's body. I say it, and my legs are reacting immediately, like everything else. But when I say a stronger thing, the legs react stronger. I always get an answer. Oh my God. So, yeah, it's that gratefulness. It should be our first talk. So this morning I woke up full of gratefulness for what I received in my bed yesterday evening. Well, it was already 1, I think, or 12:30, yeah, midnight 30, because of course class lasts longer. And I woke up full of gratefulness. And then 20 minutes later, the heart palpitation started again. I thought, God damn it. Oh, I shouldn't say that word. I thought, holy shit, man. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that as well because it's holy. I thought, Lalita, what's the matter now? What are you doing now again? No, Freddie, no way that I will ever fall in love with a body. No way. I fell in that trap with Balaram years ago because I thought we would be really good servants for Guru Maharaj. I saw how servant he was towards Guru Maharaj, and I loved that. It was really affecting me. Maybe you all forgot that, but he did loads of services. Before we went to Turkey, he gave up his job. He was translating Guru Maharaj videos. It took him 8 hours a day. Balaram can do that when he wants to serve. He has no limitations, just like me. He really has that mood. Um, and then he organized our staying in Turkey. And then, yeah. And when I arrived in Turkey before you guys, I was there before you guys with Janaki, we were first. He immediately helped me with my computer, and he put the books on my computer. He showed me how to read the database, and immediately helping her. I thought, wow, wow. So yeah, and he was serving all of us, a whole group, um, without stopping. Actually, he went home poor. He had no more money. Um, And then there was another devotee from Istanbul who just sent him a donation, and he could survive again. And then he went working again because he had no more money. But yeah, I really thought, but that was a mighty idea to think, in a couple, when you are together, you can serve the Lord more. I really thought that, and that whole concept of um, building a place for the devotees, etc. It sounded very attractive, and oh yeah, I wanted to do it. I wanted to do everything for the Sangha. That sounds so good. Life is so much cheaper in Turkey. I can do something in Turkey. I thought, yeah, I cannot do anything in Belgium. Look, I'm sitting here in my little studio. So there it would be, oh yeah, I thought, wow, that would be, but that was thinking from the mind. Not enough inspired, actually, by the Lord, you know, being, let another material person who is not a devotee yet give you suggestions of, no, no, I should have asked Guru, what do you think about it? Yeah, what to do? What to do? So yeah, no. After that, after 4 years, I saw actually that I fell in love with the person that I thought he was, not with the person that he was. Well, I knew it earlier, but I always thought, oh, no problem, no problem. We will just continue for the mission. I knew it actually very soon. Very soon. But I thought, yeah, I made this decision. Let's continue for the mission. Let's continue for the mission. But no. No. You're better alone. You're better alone. Really. Falling in love with a body. I'm too old for that, man. I'm too old for that. No. I'm very grateful for the transcendental body of Lord Chaitanya. Can you imagine that one is sitting inside of me? He's showing me his goals. He's showing me how much he shines inside of me. Somebody told me, yeah, your faith is making you beautiful. No, that's a completely misconception. Faith is not making anybody beautiful. But that gold here inside, that is the beauty. That's not me. It's that golden one. He showed me that once more during yesterday evening, during the night, actually. Suddenly I saw the gold sitting in my own heart. I could see it, Freddy. I could see that gold. My God. And it's that light that you can spread to the world. It is his light, it is his beauty that eventually, for those who have transcendental eyes, eventually can make you beautiful, because You're carrying him. You show him, not myself, not this one here, not this Lalita, not this old woman here. No, not at all. But he is manifesting himself through me. And that is beautiful for those who have the eyes to recognize it, of course. And then you see, like I told you so many times, when I see somebody who carries Lord Chaitanya's body or even Jesus' body, I love to see that. I received those eyes from Guru Maharaj. It's a gift. So yeah. And these experiences that I receive from the Lord are always, always getting stronger and bigger. And therefore, I live in gratefulness. I really live in gratefulness. Even if my heart starts to knock very strongly, and after I slow down a bit, I'm in gratefulness again. I know that actually with the mind, with the heart, I know the Lord will always be with me. Even if I leave the body, I know that He will not leave me. He will be with me. Of course He will. I'm a disciple of the chosen one. And of course He will. And then I think about here we are again. Those beautiful examples, the disciples of Jesus Christ who have been crucified. And like Peter who said, no, don't crucify me. Like my master, crucify me upside down. I don't want to have the same death as my master. I want a more heavy death. And Andreas who said, just crucify me like this. Not like that, but like this. Because I thought I want to suffer more than my master. That is love. You know, they had no fear. They were no fear for pain, you know. They were so extremely ecstatic, man, and that affects me. It's not a sentimental thing. I'm not crying for sentimental reasons. I'm crying for the ecstasy that they give me now by sharing me that truth. They must have been so ecstatic, man. These are examples, isn't it? Or Haridas Thakur. Look what they all did with him. That's an example, isn't it? I have. The Lord was taking his pain. The Lord was taking his pain. You know. I wonder if Jesus died from pain. If the Lord took the pain from Haridas, why wouldn't he have taken the pain from Jesus? There are Christians who are told me, no, Jesus died from pain. I don't think so, actually. I really don't think so. I think the Lord was there so strongly. Actually, I don't know. I shouldn't speculate about that. I'm not speculating. But if Haridas was so strongly protected by Lord Chaitanya, of course, we don't know in how much amount, how much Um, we don't know that. Ja, klompje smelt. Een hartklompje goud, je bent veel waard nu. Ja, it was like a monstrance, but those monstrances that I saw in church when I was a child, it was attractive because it was gold and all those rays. But this one here was, I never saw a monstrance so beautiful as the one that was living inside of my heart, but it was not a big one. It was a small one, like this, something like this. It was Chaitanya's body, man. It was not, oh my God. It was not a metal thing. It didn't look like a metal gold, it looked like molten, yeah, molten. It was like yeah. It was like a little piece of molten gold that started to shine. Different colors of gold, by the way. In the middle, it looked almost white. I'm so grateful for that. Maybe he wanted to show me that he will protect me. I don't know. Because I was not completely convinced about that protection. Because I thought Guru he represents him, so he should protect me, and he didn't. And I was so confused. I had that misconception. See, that's what I also thought. But those Christians, oh, and they were angry on me. And they said that I had no compassion with Jesus and that I had no respect. See, that's what I also thought on that level of God consciousness, Jesus and Aritas Sukur completely transcend the modes, not feeling their bodies anymore. Of course, that's what I thought as well, because otherwise his disciples would not choose for a more heavy death. You don't go through those kind of pains if you're not completely absorbed by the Holy Spirit. Nobody would have that strength and courage. Nobody who is tortured would choose for more torture. Of course not. That's why, absolutely, that was my idea as well. Just like Father Bhima, who was pierced with more than 100 arrows, he was still able to talk to Krishna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Yeah, but there I see something else as well. You can go through much material pain and still talk to Krishna. Taking shelter at him. But I thought that as well. There are those who have been thrown for the lions. I have read that somewhere. One Christian who said he wanted to experience the ecstasy from being thrown to the lions. These are things that give me loads and loads and loads and loads of presence of the Lord when I talk about that. These are deep truths, and there is a lot of potency there. I feel a lot of potency of the Lord, a lot of presence, power, power of God. My God. And I feel that with Lord Chaitanya also, but it was a sweeter thing that I felt last night. It was very sweet. Sweet, powerful, but also very, very sweet. Yeah. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. I want that too. It's not because I'm an ecstatic devotee that everything is gone, as you all can see. I really want that too. I really want to grow up. And when I walk in a wood and I see a lion, I want to be fearless. Can you imagine? It's a high desire. I'm even fearful for dogs, in India. In India, there were so many. Oh my God, I didn't like that. I had to walk all alone when I came from Guru's place. I had to walk for a while in the dark through little streets towards my place. And there were dogs. And when they start to know me, they were not barking anymore. But the first days, or new dogs, they were barking or following me all the time. And I wasn't very happy. I was really fearful of what to do. Yeah. Let's read a little bit. This was still chapter 2 of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila. All glories to my Guru Maharaj. All glories to Krishna Das Kaviraj. Golden devotee of Lord Chaitanya. All glories to my golden God. My most beautiful divinity. My most beautiful shining light. so glories to you. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's state of mind, day and night, was practically identical to Radharani's state of mind. When Uddhava came to Vrindavan to see the gopis, begging, tell me about Krishna. I want to hear about Krishna. You know, this state of mind is the state of desire. Only desiring him. And that is what Chaitanya showed. He showed that actually the glory is in desiring him. The glory is in the mood of Radharani. The glory is in the glorification of Guru Maharaj. In the glorification of the Panchatattva. Chaitanya's mission. In the glorification of Guru Tattva. In the glorification of the concept of Bhaktivedanta. Because you understand it in all its depths. The Lord constantly exhibited a state of mind reflecting the madness of separation. The madness of separation. We have talked about that yesterday. I hardly know the separation where other devotees are talking about. Because even if I go through purification, when I chant, I have Krishna. So I was talking about that once, that when I don't worship, I'm not making the Lord happy. So that means, and that's why I am not happy. I was talking about that, but it has been misunderstood and taken out of context again. I was only saying when I'm not worshipping, when I'm not making him happy, he's not making me happy. That was my statement. But I was not saying if I go through purification, I'm not making Krishna happy. I was not saying that. I was saying when I don't connect, when I'm not doing it, when I do other things, when I say, oh, I'm going through purification, let's watch a movie because I don't want to worship my Lord now. Then I'm not making him happy. That was my statement. But people don't listen to me. So, but actually, not being capable to find the Lord, I never went through that. Of course, I went through other things. I, for instance, come on, let's use a thing. Let's say something. When I had sex with Balaram, I was not thinking about Krishna, I was not pleasing my Lord, When I was choosing the color of the tiles in the house, I was not really thinking about Krishna. And again, when I was communicating or talking with the Turkish people and doing mode of goodness things for them, I was not really pleasing Krishna. Of course, at those moments, I was not involved in pure devotional service. But That same day, during the night, I woke up, went out of my bed, and started to chant, and I had Krishna. Um, I was pleasing him. So that's what I wanted to say. But that separation, where what is described now, that I experience every day. That's another kind of separation. This separation of being mad from separation, yeah, while I'm chanting now, while I was chanting, I was crying. I was laughing and crying, but I was full of desire. I was full of desire, and I was crying, and I looked very mad because I, f- I felt a kind of separation because I have never enough of him. I want to go deeper. I want to have him all the time. That's the kind of separation that I experience more and more and more. Because when Guru Maharaj was preaching about separation the first years, I didn't know what he meant until my devotional service, my developed more, and I start to understand Radha's mood more and more. And I thought, oh, but that's it. That's it. And especially when the Vedantas start to come inside of me, when I read the verse and he's spoiling me and spoiling me and spoiling me, um, then I'm so extremely happy. And then suddenly when he stops explaining me anything and making everything white, blank, finished, that was a heavy thing. That was a heavy thing. That was a separation. But it only happened once. And that was very confusing, you know. That was very, very confusing. Um, so there are, for me, different kinds of experiencing separation. But during the chanting, I enjoyed the separation because I'm growing up towards that climax over and over again during one chant period, you know, or only one round. During one round, I experience a coming and a going and a coming and a going and a coming and a going, but I'm still in bliss. Um, I still am fighting for my right, for my transcendental right. Um, I'm really fighting for my right. Um, and I have sometimes a little bit of, but it doesn't last long, of transcendental anger towards him that I am telling him inside of my heart, come on, man, you can do better. You gave me much more the other day. You can do better. Come on, man. Didn't I choose the right verses, maybe? Am I not pleasing you enough? What's the problem? These kinds of feelings I have sometimes. Yeah, a little bit of transcendental anger. Is that all? Is that all for today? Is that all you're giving me? And then he looks at me and then he says, Lalita, but you can do better as well, you know. Give me some more sincerity. You can beg a little bit more. I want to go. I want you to go through this test now. You know, I want you to go to this understanding now. There are those kinds of conversations. Yeah, I look mad. I look mad. He makes me mad. He makes me crazy. I am so in love. I'm really so in love. And it is feeling in the body completely different than falling in love in a material way. You can't compare it. I still remember how it felt to be in love in a material way. Um, and I know now how it feels to be, to be in love in a transcendental way, because in a transcendental way you are in love with the transcendental presence. You are in love with the transcendental body. You are in love with those vibrations. You want that closeness. It has nothing to do with what the senses, what the skin wants, or what the mouth wants, or the genitals. It has nothing to do with it. It has to do with the gold inside of me that I want to glorify. And that I want to feel more and more. Still, I'm grateful for what he gave already. Oh, it was so beautiful. All these activities were based on forgetfulness. Yeah, I explained that yesterday. And his talks were always based on madness. I read this as well, and I explained this as well. Blood flowed from all the pores of his body. How heavy is this, man? How heavy is that presence? If you see that, man, you can't believe it. Blood flowed from all the pores of his body, and all his teeth were loosened. That's also very transcendental. Very heavy, very ecstatic. It's not from this world, otherwise I wouldn't see the beauty of it. At one moment, his whole body became slender. And at another moment, his whole body became fat. Ay, 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 ay. I feel elongated by reading it. The small room beyond the corridor is called the Gambira. I have been in that room. He was a tall man. Lord Chaitanya was tall. He had a tall body. That room is very small. He must have, oh my God, and he was not sitting there all alone. It's very small, you know. We were not allowed to enter, but Balarami dares everything. He said, Come, Lalita. And he stayed there chanting, but they chased him away. He went, oh, with sticks, with sticks. They were chasing him away with sticks. Those Brahmins. Well, it's a very, very small room. I remember it. I will never forget that room. I will never forget that room. The deity was not inside at that moment. They were expecting a new deity. And we were there when that new deity arrived. It was a golden one in copper, you know, not in stone, but in metal. Anyway, that room, when I connect to that room now, I feel his presence very strongly there. It's a little holy down, you know. The small room beyond the corridor is called the Gambira. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He used to stay in that room, but he didn't sleep for a moment. All night he used to grind his mouth and head on the wall, and his face was sustained in joris all over. Now I love that. Now I love that really. I see the beauty of it. Well, 7 years ago, I was thinking, poor Lord Chaitanya, oh, that must have been so painful. I was thinking in that way, really, really. I had no clue how mad he was. He didn't care about those injuries. This is just a symptom of madness, love. And then I understand how must Srimati Radharani have looked like. She doesn't look very materially pretty when she's going begging for the association of her Krishna. They scratch each other. They have injuries in their faces. It is wild love, mad love. It is unbelievable to understand how it works. This is unbelievable to understand. Real love for Godhead. How strange it sounds for the world. Yes, it's unbelievable. We cannot imagine this we have a completely different idea about real love. And then you see those devotees dancing, dressed up in beautiful saris and nicely makeup and jewels and blah, blah, blah. While Radharani was crawling through the mud, making her nails dirty. While the gopis were writing with their nails in the sand, being angry on the Lord, crying it out from madness, having all kinds of weird symptoms for the Lord, not looking like devotees, like the idea that the world has of a decent person. It's mode of goodness. It's really mode of goodness. Being nicely dressed, keeping your manners, not being spontaneous. Look how spontaneous Chaitanya is. Even not aware how he looks like. not caring for what everybody will say about his fat body or his slender body or the blood in his face, not caring about the fact that he's losing all his teeth before everybody's eyes because of one focus, that deep connection, the communion with his Lord. It's the only thing that counts, man. That's the only thing that exists, showing us everybody else is useless. You leave all the rest, all those conceptions, you leave everything behind. Not caring about outsiders, about the world, what anybody says about you. Even if you lose all your teeth, man. What does it matter? You're not aware of it. You're only aware of that desire, that anger, that disappointment of not grabbing him longer than 5 minutes. He's hiding behind the trees and we've got to search again. Knowing I will have him, I will find him back. But I can't wait a few seconds longer. I can't wait anymore. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. In separation, but so ecstatic, man. That is it. Although the 3 doors of the house were always closed. The Lord would nonetheless go out, of course. He's God. He goes through all the doors and all the walls. With the Spirit, with that power that I was talking about. He smashes every wall. He walks just through it. He smashes all the walls and all the doors of your material life. When he wants to come through, he comes. He opens everything, man, with that power. He wanted to go to the Jagannath temple, of course. He wants to show Lord Jagannath his golden devotion, his golden heart. He wants to give his heart, surrender and fall at Jagannath's feet. And cry it out. There is only you, my Lord. There is only you, my Lord. There is only you, my Lord. Sometimes the Lord will fall flat into the sea. He also would run very fast across the sand dunes, mistaking them for Govardhan. As he ran, he would wail and cry loudly. Lord Chaitanya sees Vrindavan everywhere, lives in Vrindavan everywhere. If you have Vrindavan consciousness, you see Govardhan protection so strongly. You experience Govardhan protection everywhere. Because you live in Vrindavan consciousness, you know what Vrindavan consciousness means. You're aware of it. You're living in that land of the living God, that world of the living God, where Govardhan Hill has all his potency. Lord Chaitanya always lives in Vrindavan. His consciousness is so strongly there. And that's what he's sharing with us. He's sharing his Vrindavan with the world. He's still doing that through Srila Gaura Haridas, who has that gold in his heart, like I have. That gold, that shining gold that I received, that I was not really aware of. Guru Maharaj carries that same gold. That's why he can show you the symptoms of ecstatic love like nobody else. That's why the rays of his devotion are entering our hearts. That's the only reason why slowly but surely we can become devotees with real devotion. Because before we were only wannabes who were dressed up like it, who pretended to be a devotee because we thought that that was how to do it. Because we have been looking at bad examples. We have been looking at others who showed a devotee looks like this and looks like this. Because we have been watching wrong authorities. Because of being in ignorance. Nobody showed us the real deal. Nobody showed us the real truth unless we came in contact with Srila Gaura Haridas. He changed everything for me. He changes everything for everybody here in the Sangha. A devotee has devotion, and devotion is visible. And those who can't see it, they are blind. They need to be purified from their pride and jealousy. And that's why all those fighty bhaktas are blaspheming me, throwing tomatoes, rotten eggs to my head for so many years, because they are blind. They can't see. They don't want to hear my preaching. They are only trying to find fault. But what use does it have? They are only hindering their own process. And if you can't believe in Srila Gaura Haridas, while he is preaching for so many years, if there is so much doubt and even unbelief inside of you, I feel so much pity and so much compassion for you, because you have no idea what you are missing. You are missing real contact with God, real Krishna consciousness. You are missing real revelations. You are missing real transcendental happiness. And especially, you are missing your chance to go back to Godhead. Because he's the only one in the world who's doing that. He's bringing you back to Godhead. He's the real guide, the real shepherd. And you are not a sheep, you are a goat. For such a long time you have been a goat. But you can always change your mind and follow Srila Gaura Haridas and receive transcendental experiences and fly high and become stoned, like me. Gooien of lopen op eieren maakt je nog geen blij ei. Nee, dat is juist. Nee, een blij ei. Wat is een blij ei? What's a happy egg? A happy egg has, I will tell you. I see two words in a happy egg. In egg. In Dutch, it gives you experiences and intelligence. En ek in Dutch is I en I, hè? Experiences and intelligence. You know. But now I translate it in English. In French, it's also experience, intelligence, eenvoud en intelligentie. Voilà, dat is het in Nederlands, in Dutch. Okay, mannen. Okay, my friends, I will leave it until here. The body needs something. Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye.